Well, imagine having a 3-day weekend every week. That's what a pilot program in the UK is putting to the test, a 4-day work week. 91% of the British companies surveyed said they'd consider making it permanent. And some American lawmakers want to see it happen here. A CBS News review finds at least half a dozen states, to varying degrees, are now considering legislation to make 4-day work weeks more common. They include Maryland, where new legislation would offer companies that institute shorter weeks a tax break.
We're thinking that with more hours of rest, workers are going to be able to function better. We don't think this is something that every single industry and every single business can do, but that's what we want to study.
Supporters of that new Maryland state law say they'd want it to include a range of industries, white collar, blue collar, and address a broad spectrum of the workforce. And meteorologist Scott Covert here. I'd like you to weigh in, Scott, because, you know, weather doesn't take a minute off.
No, I don't know. I said there's pros and cons to it, and I've seen it from both sides, so I don't know. I have no definitive opinion.
I guess you work longer on the 4 days, maybe?
I may be making this up. I think back in 2008, 2009, nope, that's too late. At one point, gas prices got really high, and former Governor Huckabee allowed state employees to do 4-day work weeks just to save on gas.
Because of the gas,
I remember that being a benefit of only traveling in 4 days a week as opposed to 5. You save a little bit of money. But
right, and then we had COVID, so the pandemic, people working remotely at home, but now a 4-day work week. I'd like to see, you know, if it's working somewhere else, maybe it would work here, but can you imagine, folks? I don't know. I'd be tempted to check email, but not want to because it's your weekend, you know, right?
Yeah. I'd give it a shot. I'll say that.
Well, for sure. Right? And if it was a day like today,
just give yourself the weekend. Just take off. If you're